Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel for Integrate Emotional Success. Today's video, we are going to be addressing seasonal affective disorder through the use of Conscious EFT. It's mid-January here, and perhaps you've been feeling the darkness for a long time. This is a difficult season for many people, and perhaps you've been feeling down or depressed or moody or just feeling blah and not knowing how you're feeling really. And so this is a time of year that is hard for people, and it's also when we start overanalyzing our lives and questioning what brings us joy and why am I not feeling joy more strongly in my body. And so what we want to say today, what I want to emphasize is that this seasonal affective disorder is not a sign of personal failure or purely a biochemical issue. It is often a nervous system response to an environmental contraction that we're living within right now. And so for many, the winter blues is so much more than feeling down. And I'm also thinking of my close friends right now living with various mental health diagnoses who struggle extra around this time of year. And for us to be aware that what might be happening here is actually just totally a natural physiological response of the nervous system collapsing in order to preserve itself in this darker season. And so this is when our nervous system might collapse into a shutdown known as the dorsal vagal state, where it's easy to feel old unresolved emotions maybe more deeply in this time of year. And what we need to remember, as usual, is that there is nothing wrong with you, and that this is the system organizing itself to really preserve our energy and to adapt to these environmental changes. And so we can begin to help ourselves by understanding this more deeply and understanding what's taking place. So in the wintertime, we have reduced daylight, which means reduced nervous system input. We have less activity, potentially, less social contact, potentially, and we begin to read this in our personal lives as a loss of connection or even a loss of resources. Not knowing, like, who do I have available? What do I have available to me in this time of darkness, and how can I help pull myself out of it? So these symptoms that our body is responding to, this is our body adapting in a way that it has been programmed to adapt, and it's doing its best with what tools it has available to it. So in this video, again, I wanted to just emphasize that we are going to tap on these symptoms, but we are not tapping to force any positivity through fancy affirmations. We are not going to tap to make these feelings go away. We are just simply going to tap on what's present to be present with it. Naming how we're feeling as we tap on these symptoms will help us attune our mind-body connection and support ourselves through this very complex season. So I want to invite everybody to just get comfy where you're at, in your chair or sitting on the floor, and just take a few deep breaths in order to ground ourselves and just simply begin to observe. Feel free to close your eyes if you want to attune better to your body. There might be multiple things going on right now, and I always advocate having a journal, a tapping journal handy when we're doing this work. And so I would say write down all the symptoms that are coming to you right now, whether it's a body-based feeling, whether it's an emotion, whether it's a thought pattern that we can't break out of. Write all those individual things down, because these are all symptoms that we can tap on in order to reduce the stress in the body related to this activity. And so we'll continue to breathe. Maybe our body is feeling heavier than usual in this season. Maybe you're actually going through a depression right now. And if you are, I would also encourage you to connect with a local counselor. Canadian Mental Health Association has free services, as well as health authorities often offer free counseling. So if you need that extra support in this season, please don't feel ashamed, because this is a natural thing around this time. And so name what you're feeling and just write it down so that we can use this information. And we use this information in our setup phase, creating our setup statements for each of our tapping activities. And so once we have a good idea of what that might look like, you possibly come up with something like this. And so I want to invite everybody to tap along. Feel free to repeat after me or just listen along. Even though I feel this heaviness in my body, and I can't quite label it, I will love and accept myself in this season. And even though I feel this heaviness in my body, and I can't quite label it, I will love and accept myself in this season. And even though I feel this heaviness in my body, and I can't quite label it, I will love and accept myself in this season anyway. We're going to go to the points. This heaviness I'm feeling in my body. This heaviness I'm feeling extra heavy in my body. This heaviness in my body. Feeling heavy. Feeling this extra weight. Feeling heavy. We're going to take a deep breath and pause while we tune into our body to see, and this is where we want to begin to use our rating scale. So we've identified it, and we've possibly rated it beforehand, but if you haven't, now is a good time to ask ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being out of this world, can't handle the feeling. 0 being like, it's pretty much gone. 0 to 10, how do you feel about this heaviness in your body? And that number will be an indicator of how many more rounds you might want to do on that particular issue. Or perhaps it's evolved into something else and you can name it, write it down, and create a setup statement around that. I want to just stress for a moment the way that remainder rounds are tapped through the points on the body. You'll find a lot of videos out there that use a different statement each time we are tapping through a different point. They'll say something new. They'll say something totally different every time they're tapping on a point. They say something different. And so what I want to say to you today is that in the nature of the way we conduct Conscious EFT, my mentor often stresses that too many words might be too much information for the nervous system. And that's why we're simply tapping on the issue that we can identify with the simplest words, or just switching it up just a little, because we don't want to be overloading the nervous system with all these extra words that might confuse the focus on being with what is. So just a side note about that. And so maybe now you've tapped through that statement and you're ready to evolve that statement. And so perhaps you close your eyes and go back into your body to ask yourself, okay, well, where am I feeling this heaviness now? Maybe you can pinpoint it exactly to your shoulders. And then we can evolve the statement to, even though my shoulders feel heavy, I will love and accept myself right now. And even though my shoulders feel heavy, I will love and accept myself. And then evolving again onto the points, this heaviness in my shoulders. Perhaps you're feeling the depression extra strong and you want to move into tapping on the feelings of depression. And so rate that number. How depressed are we feeling today on a scale of 1 to 10? And then evolve the statement to include, even though I feel depressed about not having enough energy, I accept that I feel this way, and I'll love myself anyway. And even though I feel depressed about not having enough energy, right now I accept I feel this way, and I will love myself anyway. And then we can tap specifically on the depression. This is a form of meditation, in my opinion. I have come to sit each day just a little bit to attune to my body, but then using the tapping to move through any charge or any feelings that are stuck within my body. And so it's these small acts of nervous system support that will help these symptoms come to light. It'll help us ground each day into ourselves, into more better awareness, into a greater capacity possibly. And this is us utilizing our radical act of self-compassion to support ourselves through this difficult season. And so, yeah, I really hope that this video has spoken to you today, if you've tuned in to use it for this very common, issue that people struggle through with this time of year. And I want to remind you, you're not lazy. Your nervous system is responding. You're not failing. And so just remember to be present, because presence is progress. And we're just looking to support our nervous system each day in the best possible way we can. So if you found this helpful today, please like and subscribe so others can tune in and find the video as well. Take care for now and have a great day.